Hello, hello, everyone. We are live here on Brandy Joy TV, your Monday night tarot reading for the week. So you can listen to this anytime, of course, and this will tell you about your week and give you a little advice on what you should be focusing your energy on. Yeah, thanks for joining me, everybody. Let me move this microphone out of the way. I'm just getting kind of accustomed to this new room setup and kind of still working on it, but here I am in a new room, as you all know. I started this, I think, last week. So we're going to pull some cards. Hello, hello. Good to see you. Hi, Donna and Lori and Jason. Hi. Good to see all of you. We are now in November, so it's getting a little cooled down, I guess, finally. As you could say, here in Florida, it's like only 80. Only 80 degrees, right? We're now in the middle of the moon cycle. We're not having our next full moon until the 12th, I think, of November, right? And it's only like November 4th today. So coming up on that quarter moon phase. So I know we're in Mercury retrograde. People have already been feeling that. Reflection time, right? Yeah, I was asking all of you. Hello, Sally. I was asking all of you on the community. I have a community on Facebook called Vibe Tribe if you want to connect with me there. I was asking y'all what I should do with my hair. I was like, should I go back to blonde or should I stick with pink? It's like way overdue. I've been letting it grow out for a while just to kind of let it get a little healthier and stuff, you know? And y'all were all saying pink, so I'm going to stick with the pink. I was thinking about making it maybe a little peachy for fall for a little while. That'd be fun, right? Anyways, thanks for the input from all of you. Let's pull some cards, A, B, or C. So all you have to do is take a deep breath. Allow A, B, or C to come to you. And sometimes it might be two things, or you might get A, B, and C. It might be that you need to hear all three. So just allow that to come to you and then just listen for your guidance. Okay, I've got a new table here. All right, A's, you ready? Make sure I have these nice and spread out so I can feel all of them. Ready? Okay. Oof, feels hot over here. Okay. Man, all three of them. That was intense. Okay. All right, B's, you ready? Okay, and then we have our C's. Oof. And finally, feel both of those. Okay, here we go. All right, I'm going to move these out of the way and give you all a little reading if you're ready. If you have any friends that need a little advice right now, going through a tough time or doing a little reflection with this Mercury retrograde, feel free to share the video with them or tag them below in the comments so that they can see the video as well. All right, so let's look at these cards. Oh. Good stuff. All right, y'all. It's going to be a good week. All right, if you chose A, we have the Two of Cups. So this week, hi, Cindy, thank you. Oh, blessings, y'all. Thanks so much. So Two of Cups, if you chose A. Now, Two of Cups is a really wonderful card because it's about relationship and balance and harmony and healing as well. So this week, if you chose A, this week is about you like coming into a healing mode in a relationship. So this is like harmony and balance in relationships. So you're working on something. You're working on some type of relationship. That's like your focus this week. Your energy is very focused on healing that relationship or working on that relationship, developing more harmony in that relationship. So this week is very much about relationship for you if you chose A. If that didn't resonate with you, I do want to point this out that if something doesn't resonate with you, I start pulling a card. Keep listening and see what happens. However, it could also be that you didn't really intuitively pull the A, B, or C, and you were thinking too much and you went with something that really was from your mind and not your intuition. So keep listening because you'll probably get something from one of the other spreads then. Okay, so that's for my A's. All right. Yeah. You have no relationship done? Okay. Well, this doesn't necessarily mean a relationship where this is a lover. Okay. This could be a relationship with a parent. It can be a relationship with a child, a friend, a coworker. You know what I mean? This is just relationship. This card is not a relationship necessarily about lovers. Two of Cups is harmony and relationship. Now, remember in our past lives, right? Last life, maybe your current, like you have a lover right now, right? Maybe in your last life that was your mom, right? And now this time you're in this other relationship dynamic. So relationships are very relative. You know what I mean? Like it's not like just because they're your lover doesn't mean anything really that special other than you have some type of karma where you're reflecting to each other and stuff, right? So, anyways, I should do like a whole thing on relationships, huh? Anyways, all right. So, Nine of Wands for my A's, which is this is advice card. So this relationship that you have with someone has really been affecting you in terms of feeling out of balance, right? So it could be that somebody at work that you're just not vibing with, maybe a boss, or it could be, one of your people in your family or a friend or something. Something's been going on. So you feel pretty wounded, right? You feel a little bit like, attacked, you feel like something's imbalance, like you need more boundaries in this relationship. And I'm really getting that you're still there and you're still wanting to heal, but you're feeling a little like you know disconnected. And then we have Three of Wands. Okay, so this is kind of a waiting for the ships to come in type of card. So this card is like you're looking out and you're just like waiting for something to change, waiting for something to get better. And with this, I'm not seeing I'm not seeing anything real bad about this week for you, but it's more like that's like your focus and you're kind of looking at it, but I'm not really seeing a whole lot of necessary not necessarily that you're progressing in the relationship so much, but you are focused on the healing, you're focused on this relationship, and you're kind of waiting for something to change, waiting for something to shift. Right. So let me just give you some advice here because there's not really an advice with those two cards. It's more like this is what's going on. Let me see if we can get some better advice for you. Okay, here it is. Ah, okay. So you got the Hermit. So if you chose A, this advice card is about you going into isolation in terms of reflection. So that makes sense with Mercury retrograde, actually, that you should be reflecting internally and working on yourself, meditating and internally working on yourself, and that is going to help you in this relationship dynamic. Okay, because right now I'm seeing you more waiting. You're just kind of like you're focused on it and you're kind of waiting for something to change or waiting, but it's not really going to change necessarily. So you really need to go inside and do more work internally because whatever's going on internally is kind of a reflection on the external. So we'll tend to attract people that that trigger us and that, make us work on ourselves. So you need to do more internal work on yourself in order to help balance that relationship or to even make it go away. So if you work on yourself, you'll attract either that'll have a better dynamic and it'll heal itself, or you'll realize it's not and then you'll be able to let it go easier, right? So there's definitely something going on with you in relationships. Now if that didn't resonate with you, then that's not the right the right choice, that you chose maybe incorrectly, or maybe it just hasn't come up for you yet this week. So this week all of a sudden that could come up in a relationship dynamic that you weren't really even thinking about, and then all of a sudden it's like, oh. wow, I didn't even think about this, but now it's Saturday and what she said is actually in play here. I'm like totally realizing that me and my friend or me and my lover or somebody is just like really there needs to be some changes, right? And that's what this is about, saying there needs to be some changes there. And so the hermit card is what you should be reflecting on, is just like isolation, meditation, reflection. Okay. Hello, Julie. Hey, Sherry. Hey, hi. Hey, Steve. Oh, yeah, Steve, definitely. It could be the beginning of a business relationship. Absolutely. Yes. Perfect. Okay, so here we go. Six of Swords for our bees. So this is you moving out of rough waters, right? And I think we got this one last week. So this is like a really good card for moving on from something that you need to move on from. So this is a card of like just moving out of the rough waters. And I mean, that's pretty telling in itself, right? So B, this week is a good week for you to move out of rough waters, keep moving forward. There's a card of hope. And this card is also about cleansing. So when you get this card, it's like spiritual cleansing. It's like chakra work and qigong and energy work, crystal healing. Any of that kind of stuff would be highly effective for you right now as you move out of the rough waters this week. This would really help you to move along even faster. So the star card is, you can see the 7 chakras, and then you have the 8 up there, which the star, which is the aura, right? So this is about cleansing that energy field and opening that anything that's contracted or blocked. And so this week is like moving out of the rough waters, but doing your cleansing, opening up, right? Getting the emotional releases out, whatever it might be that's contracted or blocking you. And then we have 6 of Pentacles. So it's also stating that someone is helping you this week. Someone is here to help you. And it can also be advice that you need to get help. So it might be that, you need to get some help from a counselor or from an advisor or a spiritual teacher, right? Someone that can help you. And this could even be a friend or somebody that you know that's actually really good at giving advice or helping people, some type of helper is what I'm getting. So this week, you're moving out of rough waters, do some cleansing though, in order to move this along faster. And you also want to get a little bit of advice or help from someone, it could be a reader, it could be anybody really that you could go to get some help, right? Whatever kind of person you like to go to, an astrologer, whatever. I'm not currently doing private readings right now. I'm way too busy with my spiritual awakening course and my tarot course that I teach, the master classes. So I'm not doing, but I do have people I can recommend to you. I have some vibe certified tarot readers and mediums and stuff. So if you do ever need advice on who you could get help from, I can actually send you to somebody. But I'm not currently reading right now. So too busy. All right, so let's see. Ready? Ready, C's? Did you like how I did that? Let's see. Okay, C's. You got the 10 of Cups. Okay, 10 of Cups. This is a really nice card, actually. This is a really great card. So if you chose C, I am just seeing wonderful things for you this week. And so this is like really fun. So this week is all about you coming together with family or some type of soul family this week. This is just like the ultimate card of happiness. So this is like a really good week for you if you chose C. Or you're making the right decision about something, because this is like a yes card. This is like everything's great, happiness card. If you chose C, you're in a good place this week. And if you're not today, you will be this week. Things are about to get really good for you this week. Just very healing, very good. Maybe you're going to be doing something right for yourself, right? Maybe you're going to be just like spending some time with family, or maybe you're going to be doing something right in terms of healing yourself or your inner child. Right. So there's something really good about this week for you, though. I'm seeing a lot of happiness, a lot of just like that emotional, compassionate, heart opening type of energy. Right. And then we have, gets even better, 9 of Pentacles. And this is fruitfulness, abundance that comes with discipline. So it seems like you have been or are disciplining yourself in terms of your spiritual work. So if you chose C, you're doing good. You're like being disciplined. You're working on yourself. You're really working on your happiness. and that way you can help other people. So I'm seeing just like fruitfulness and abundance for my C's, right? And then we have the sun, right? And this is like spreading the light, right? Being a healer. This is just like sharing your sun, your light with other people. So this is a great card for just like happiness and healing. This is Christ consciousness. This is like connection with your higher self. So if you choose C, man, you are in a good place this week. You're doing your work. You are there. You are really on your path, and you're doing the right thing this week. Like these three cards. This is the best I've seen on one of these shows in a very long time. So if you chose C, you're in the right place and you're making the right choices right now. You might not feel like it. I don't know, but looks like you do. And if you don't, meditate because you are. All right. Just know that you're on the right path, that this is a great week for you. But again, make sure that you're intuitively choosing A, B, or C when you listen to these readings. Because if they're not resonating with you at all, then that would mean that you didn't intuitively choose correctly, right? However, because I'm just reading for general A, B, or C. So if you feel like they are resonating, then you are intuitively doing it. And if you're not sure, watch some of my videos on how to do this stuff. I have them on YouTube. Just take a deep breath and then allow it to come to you. Okay? All right, everybody. Nope. Okay. Awesome. Yeah, healing the inner wounded child, the way to awakening. Absolutely. And that's what we're working on in the spiritual awakening class right now. If you chose C, you're likely in my spiritual awakening class right now because you are doing the work and you're on your path and you're doing your path working. So you're learning all about your internal soul stuff and shadows and doing the shadow work and all that stuff right now. So, yeah, you're on your way. All right. Thank you so much, everybody. Good to see all of you. Thank you. Oh, awesome, Maria. Oh, awesome. It's so good to hear feedback. I love hearing from all of you. I always like to read your comments throughout the week. So feel free to comment and let me know how it's going for you. And if you need any extra advice on how to do like more intuitive, how to come up with like a more intuitive A, B, or C, like a choice, definitely let me know and I can share some of those videos on how to get more intuitive, if you haven't seen them. Yeah. Okay. Bye, everybody. Y'all have a wonderful night. Oh, right. Yeah. Letting go. Yeah. That would be the cleansing. Yeah. That's good. You're doing the right thing then. Okay. All right. Bye, everybody. Have a good night. Bye. I'll see you soon.